Cloudflare just open sourced Cloudflare OS, the platform its own staff have been running the company on since May. Every person gets an agent, a workspace, and apps that build themselves. And its permission system fixes the thing almost every agent tool gets wrong. 4 stops. What it actually is. The every file is an app trick. The security model that remembers what your agent reads, and how to run it yourself tonight. First, what actually shipped. A GitHub repo under an Apache license. Cloudflare says thousands of its own people, most not engineers, use it daily. Version 2 is now open to everyone. You open it in a browser and talk. Behind that sit 3 things. An agent workspace loaded with your company's context and skills. A security framework, and an app platform. Second, in Cloudflare OS, every file can be an app. Ask for a collaborative whiteboard, and the agent writes a real full-stack app. Interface, server logic, its own private database. Running in a sandbox your teammates can join live. When an app is missing a feature, you don't file a request. You ask your copy to add it. Their README calls it the point where centralized software stops making sense. Sharing works 2 ways. Share the app, and people join your live data. Share its blueprint, and they get only the code. A fresh copy. None of your data or credentials. Third, the security model, and this is the real story. Every agent and app starts with access to nothing. Introduce it to one repository, and the generated code gets a typed handle. The credential never touches the agent. Between the agent and each real service sits a gatekeeper, a small dedicated worker that holds the credential, speaks that service's API, and enforces your policy. For GitHub, that can mean this one repository only. Issues, but not source code. Certain fields masked. And nothing merges without a human. The genuinely new part, it records everything an agent reads. Build a dashboard from a sensitive table. Sharing it can't leak the table because viewers are checked against what the agent saw. Fourth, the approval trick. My favorite thing in here. You know this trade. Approve every agent action by hand and it stalls on step 1 while you're getting coffee. Or you flip on dangerously skip permissions and pray. Gatekeepers split the difference. An action that needs approval gets simulated so the agent keeps working with a pretend result. And when you're back, you approve or reject the queued actions in bulk. Under the hood, it really is a bit like an operating system. Every workspace is a durable object, and every gadget runs in its own tiny isolate with the internet switched off. The workers team added runtime features specifically for this. Their README even maps the analogy. Gatekeepers are the device drivers, blueprints are the executables, gadgets are the processes. The name is a stretch, but less than you'd think. The honest part, from their README, it's early access, a version 2 rewrite with, their words, many rough edges. And they're not taking contributions. Fork freely, don't expect a merged PR. One more thing to know, self-hosting on the open source runtime is promised, not shipped. Today, the smooth path deploys to your own Cloudflare account. So, should you try it? That part costs nothing at all. Clone the repo, run one command, and it's on localhost. The whole stack running locally on the open source runtime. 11 service gatekeepers ship in the box. GitHub to Slack to Notion. The verdict, an agent platform where permissions follow what the model has seen. Open source, dogfooded for months, every line readable. That's how you'd want this category built. If you want more open source AI infrastructure explained like this, subscribe. See you in the next one.